I was so glad I was mute when I did that. That was a big one. Yo, what up, what up, what up? Happy Monday. Happy Monday to those that are watching right now. Premium, fuck you. I'm not doing that premium shit. I'm tired of that shit. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse to lose. What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. What's good, Threads? What's good? Shan Rui? Sean Rui? Yeah, I thought you was somebody else at first. I was like, no, that's not the one I'm usually thinking of. That's not them. But I'm glad to have you here, Sean Rue. Or Rue. Oh yeah, you said just call me Rue. Okay, Rue. It took a while to get upstairs. But yeah, I'm not paying Twitter no monthly shit just so I can go live on my stuff. I'm cool. I'm cool off that. You can remove that channel from these presents. Let's see if Straight Out of a Comic Book will go live. I'm gonna go live on my Straight Out of a Comic Book YouTube as well. But yeah, shout out to those that are just joining in. Well, not just. I mean, y'all coming in. It ain't like it's been on for a while. Got something I'd like to do. I would like to work on a show today. Preferably the show that you're seeing the display on right now, which is Straight Out of a Comic Book. So, I wanted to get some help from, of course, the Legion. So we're going to wait for a few more people to get in here. But yeah, I wanted to really talk about building the next phases of Straight Out of a Comic Book. And I thought, who better to help me put this stuff together than the audience, right? I mean, I figure that's the best way to do it is just talk to the audience. So pretty much what we are doing is you're gonna help me come up with a structure. So for those who just joining, y'all are going to help me build a show, preferably the Straight Out of a Comic Book show. So, as y'all know, actually, some of y'all may not know. So, very close to clocking in 100 episodes of Straight Out of a Comic Book. And I want to be able to take this to the next level. And so that was something that I actually heard from Clint when I had talked to him about this, was, kind of taking this to the next level. Really, one thing he compared it to was, making Straight Out of a Comic Book like the new rock stars. If you're not familiar with them on YouTube, check them out. They do phenomenal work. But that's had me thinking about a lot of things. So first we go like this. So that's had me thinking about a few things. And in thinking of those few things, I wanted to say, hey, maybe I should ask the audience and how to shape a lot of this stuff up. God, why is it hot in here? I know I ain't nervous or nothing, so I'm like, why is it so hot all of a sudden? So I thought that y'all would help me. Which, not saying that y'all are not, but. So let's see. So here's what I want to do. I want to talk about segments first. So we have segments. So let's break this out. And I'm going to be taking notes, and we'll go over the notes and stuff like that too. For Straight Out of a Comic Book. Now, as you know, we have two versions of Straight Out of a Comic Book. So what we have, let me start breaking that down. So we have a couple of different things that come out on Straight Out of a Comic Book, just so you know. And again, I'm going to put it in the chat as well. So for Straight Out of a Comic Book, we, as far as episodes go, We normally will have our full length episode. And within those full length episodes, sometimes they will be either a solo, which is of course myself, or it will have guests. Now, another thing that we do, I don't know why I keep saying we like I'm Venom, but another thing that's done too is I start kind of breaking those up as well for in the span of Marvel news, DC news, and I think I'm gonna start doing Star Wars news as well, just because. So then that way there is more coming out. So just in case, you know, like you may not want to see all of the whole hour and a half, depending on the length of the full length version, you can kind of see like the big topics of what you want and be able to check those out. So we have those as far as the full length stuff. So I'm writing that and just. Put this in the chat for everybody to see. So you're not gonna paste word? Wow. Okay. So should have a comic book episode types. You have the full length episode, solo, guest spots, the DC news, Marvel news, and Star Wars news. So that kind of falls under trending. So it's like trending stories, right? So we know trending stories is definitely a thing. So that, of course, that would have to stay. One of our other ones that we have is fandom fiction. Of course, where we come up with stuff. So we have that one as well. So I'm gonna put segments / themed shows. So we got trending story, we got fandom fiction, we have Saturday. So now here's what I want to know. We're gonna put this for which ones are for group, and then which ones are for solo. So when you see it, so far, this is what we have. Trending stories, fandom fiction, Saturday morning lineup. I want to say, I guess we should keep doing a Mount Rushmore on stuff and then have those kind of episodes that break it down. So now I'm just trying to figure out what else should we have in here. Should we have like a top tier list? You know, like how they be having like them class A, class S's. Like, should we have a top tier list? Yes, Rue says yes. Okay. I appreciate that. Shit, sorry about that. Okay, so a top tier list. Now I'm also thinking of the top tier list can also be good for me and just a group or a group. And I think even the Mount Rushmore can go for both. What else did I have on here? So I have a thing called play, download, and delete. That I think might be kind of cool to do. But yeah, so basically, play down, download, delete. It's like F Mary Kill. So it's like I'll have a list up here, and it'll be like which one would you play, which one would you download and just kind of have for later, and which one would you delete. Now this just doesn't now sit with games. This also sits with movies because you could play a movie, you can download it to your Netflix account when you travel in and say, hey man, I check that out later, or your wait list, or you like, yo, delete this out my viewing whole thing. I don't want to see nothing about it. Is that something that y'all would like to see on the show? Because I feel like we need some variety going on with straight out of a comic book. Hell yeah. Okay. Um, I had another one. What was the other ones? That wasn't it. What was it? So in these particular cases, I would most likely rename these, but we also have this or that, classic, but again we'd rename them. And then would you rather? Hmm. Okay, so do we have a this or that? Would you rather? And a thing I want to call rogue scenarios, where pretty much I throw a scenario out there, and they have to tell me what they would do, and then we pick who has the best scenario. I think this or that can work. I think would you rather's, well, that also works for if I do solo, but also for a group. I'm gonna work out rogue scenarios, but I think where we're at with this, I think works pretty well. I think these are all some good segments. I think these are all some good segments. And then of course, Geek Blasphemy will also come on there. Yeah, because that's kind of well, yeah. You know what? I will. You know what? I'm gonna put rogue scenarios along with Phantom Fiction. So after we do like a character thing, um, we'll give them a scenario. Like if we did like Harry Potter and you came in with your Harry Potter character, here's your scenario and what would you do? I think that works better with Phantom Fiction. Yeah. Would you rather? It's just would you have this or would you have that? It's still kind of like this or that, but more of again scenario based question. Like, would you rather have laser eye vision or freezing powers? But of course, I'll make them more interesting. Like they won't be so basic. Like it's gonna be some stuff just like, damn, that's funny. Like I don't know which one to choose. Like it's gonna be like that. So it's not gonna be basic. Like, would you do DC or Marvel? Like Jedi Master, but you're an a hole, and to everybody, like everyone thinks you're an asshole, or you're a Sith Lord, but you got the saggy face like Senator Palpatine. It'll be those would you rather's. It'd be stuff like that. So like I said, it'd be a little more interesting than just like the average stuff. So yeah, I think that's a lot. I think that's a lot. If I'm just being honest, I think that's way more. Um, will give this show a lot more depth to it. Yeah, movie plots could go. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Movie plots could definitely go. Movie plots could definitely go. Should we do like? I guess that kind of goes with the trend. And I'm gonna ask, do y'all like though? Would y'all like to see like breakdowns and stuff like that, or just you know what? No, we'll stick with what we got. We'll stick with what we got. I know how I can work that a little bit better. I'll work that for the social side. That's what I'll do. I'll work that for more of the social side. And then that way, when I'm ready to put it on here, I got it. So just like when trailers drop and stuff like that, I'll react to it, but put it on. Um, I'll put it on socials first and let that be for that stuff. And then if it's something good that's for long form, I'll put the reaction on there too. But I want to save that more for like social. So yeah, I think that works. I think that works. I think that works. Um, but yeah, this isn't gonna be the normal 3 hour stream this Monday. I actually have a birthday. Well, why am I whispering it like y'all know who the birthday for, or like they gonna hear me? And I have to go to a birthday party in a little bit, but I did not want to miss the stream whatsoever. I wanted to stay committed, and then to just let people know that we're going to get back into the groove of going live. It'll be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays now. So like Mondays will be stuff like this, kind of finishing up some video games I've played and everything, and then moving into Wednesday we'll do TCW of course, and I gotta get started on that when I get back. And then on Fridays we do straight out of a comic book live, and then the new episode will drop on Monday. So that's the new schedule that's coming out, but it's going to be consistent. So sometimes you'll see some solos, like we said, you're gonna see guest spots, but I want to ramp it up to be a little more with more segments, a little more enjoyable, a little more of content that we can put out. You know, like the top tiers can be put out by itself, or play, download, delete can get put out by itself. You know, just want to supply more content for y'all to be able to catch, review, and have a good time and enjoy. So I want to appreciate Rue. Rue was the one that helped a lot, a lot with just cheering me on with this stuff. So I appreciate it. But Definitely gotta go get ready. So I just wanted to make sure though I popped up on here for at least a little bit, at least about 30 minutes, just to chime in, tap in, say what's up, and then I'm gonna go get ready for this party because it is karaoke. We doing karaoke. I'm doing NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye, and it's going down. It's going down. Might get filmed. It might not. I don't know. I won't be doing the filming. I'm gonna be in full performance mode. So, but I appreciate y'all that did tune in today. Check back with us on Wednesday. Y'all see the promo on socials, and we'll get this thing started. So, until next time, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Peace.